It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a beautiful Thursday, and thanks for starting the day off with us. Now, Gregg Hurwitz is the international best-selling author of the smash Evan Smoak series, which comprises of Orphan X, The Nowhere Man, and Hellbent, which was released earlier on this year. He's in South Africa to connect with his avid fan base here, and so he's joining us on Expresso to discuss the craft of writing as well as the future of the character Evan Smoak. Great to have you here with us, Greg. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Hope your stay in Cape Town has been good so far?
It's been spectacular.
Excellent, excellent. Let's talk about the idea of this character, Evan Smoak, that has evolved over now 3 books. Where did it initially come to you?
Well, I like to do a lot of research out in the field because I like to give my readers a front row seat to the action.
Yeah.
So I've gone up and stunt airplanes, I've gone undercover into mind control cults, I've snuck onto demolition ranges with Navy SEALs, and I have a lot of friends in the Intel and Spec Ops community, from Green Berets to Army Rangers.
Yeah.
And they're always talking about Black Ops programs. And at one point I just thought, how cool would it be if there was a program who took kids out of foster homes and train them up to be assassins, who are kind of kids who nobody wants, and
Wow.
they train them to be expendable one-time use weapons.
Yeah.
And so the notion just stuck with me, and then eventually I got it down on paper.
Yeah, and for Orphan X, the fans out there who haven't been able to read Hellbent yet, tell us what they can expect from this, the evolution of the character and the challenges he's facing in this edition.
Well, the one thing I thought about with Orphan X is, with all these archetypal characters who we love, the one thing we never get to see is you never get to see James Bond go home. You never get to see Jason Bourne have an awkward encounter in his apartment complex.
True.
And so I've taken this character and put him in the real world. So Orphan X is a character who is this archetypal character, but he lives in the world with you and me.
Yeah.
And so it's sort of this evolution in increasing humanity. And so in Hellbent, in the newest one, I thought about what would happen if his handler, who trained him up, who's the father figure, who's the only person who's ever treated him like a human being,
Yeah.
if he was threatened, what would Evan be willing to do? And
Wow.
that's the title, Hellbent.
Oh, wow. That sounds absolutely riveting. And of course, we all know that Hollywood loves franchises, so they must be knocking at your door. And I heard that Orphan X has now been picked up by Bradley Cooper's production company?
Yeah, I
Is that
adapted
true?
it for Bradley Cooper, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me how that process works, because I mean, you are, let's say, writing for, now that you're doing the screenplay, writing for a different medium, but you're still trying to keep the integrity of the character and the story, so that
Right.
the fans that are going to go and support the movie or whatever production it's going to be still feel the authenticity within it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is I feel like I always have the books.
Yeah.
They're mine, they're on the shelf. And as a novelist, you have to do everything. You're the cinematographer, you're the location design scout, right?
Yeah.
Your hair and makeup, you do all of it. And what's great when you switch mediums to TV or film is there's this collaborative cast. And when it goes well, which is fantastic, everyone is kind of raising the game and making it better and better. And that's what you hope for, that dynamic. When it goes badly, you feel like you're the drunk outside the bar at like 3 in the morning with a broken bottle defending your script and your writing.
Yeah.
And so it's very important to choose the right people to make sure that the collaborative process is going. It's either getting better or getting worse. It's like
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah, but this is true. And you've also written for television, film, for DC Comics, for Marvel Comics, I
Yep.
understand as well. The Book of Henry you did in 2017. Is that a different approach for you when it comes to writing for these, let's say, major franchises
It looks
versus...
so small there.
It's okay. We
Yeah,
would
right.
all look smaller in comparison.
It is a different approach. I mean, each medium has a different responsibility to
Yeah.
it. So what's good with Orphan X is that's mine. That's my franchise I created. When I'm writing Batman, like, we all think we own Batman, right? I mean, my dad was reading Batman when he was growing up. You meet little kids. And so there's a different responsibility. It's sort of a public trust that I get to inherit and carry the mantle for a little bit. And so it's different. The Book of Henry, where that's a picture of me from the set, that was an original screenplay. It took me 18 years to get it made. So there's different, but again, I'm working with that with, Naomi Watts stars in that. I had Colin Trevorrow directing, who did Jurassic World. And so you're melding all these different creative sensibilities into something that's greater than what it is. And so each one, I feel like they're all different muscles, but it helps to be in kind of writing shape overall.
Yeah.
You know?
An incredible story that you have to tell, sir. And I just wanted to ask, finally, there might be a lot of young writers out there that aspire to be like someone like you. What would you say to them to inspire them?
Well, I live in Los Angeles, and so one of the things I always say is I meet a lot of people who want to be writers, but very few who actually want to write. And so if that is what you want to do, you have to love the process itself. And it's
Yeah.
all about getting your butt in the chair and typing or writing. It's all about just getting the time for the process itself. You have to be in love with the process in order to be a success.
Well, there you have it. Thanks so much for joining us, Greg. And
Thanks
enjoy
for having me
Franschhoek, enjoy your stay here.
Thank
and
you.
hopefully we'll see you soon again.
Thanks so much.